not being where I want to be and feeling like I'm in a place of just peace within my own household. You know what I'm saying? So I'm feeling like that. I'm feeling like I don't even want to be here no more, for real. And not even that I don't even want to be on this, like, but just as far as other than Earth, because it's just so much. But I mainly just want to be in my own space and not have to share my space with somebody else. That's the situation that I'm in right now. And, you know, it's not bad. It's just really it's as good as I make it. And the main issue is the cleaning thing. And me having, and this is a personal thing, but just me having childcare in general. Just, I don't get no breaks. And like, I gotta constantly keep cleaning up. It's just like too much. And then when I leave and go get a break, or just try to get a breath of fresh air, it's like I never can. Even though that's kind of what I'm doing right now. But like, I'm gonna go back to chaos because that's just what it is. But I guess it's just the way that you look at it. I don't have to look at it like, oh, I'm about to go back to chaos. I could be like, I'm going back to, just my nice room, and everything will be okay. Everything won't be chaotic. Everything will be peaceful. So I could only hope for that, but like I said, it's just the way that I look at it. And lately, that's how it's been, and maybe that's been like messing me up or whatever, but I really just gotta get over that and focus on what I want, because that's how I'm gonna get it. And I already know what I want, but it's just like I need to focus on where I want to do this at, for real. Where do I want to live out my final, fantasy of where I want to, plan my life and whatnot. And it's like I kind of want to do it here, but it's just the winters. The winters I know are brutal. The winters I know are a lot. But if I have the proper resources, then I know that I can handle the winters. But the proper resources, meaning food sources that I don't have to go to the grocery store for, water, and food, water, and heat, and electricity, really, because the type of lifestyle I want to live. It's just like I guess I could worry about all those things, or I could come up with solutions. Like, how do you live in the wintertime when you completely OG, when you completely off the grid? And so how would I deal with a harsh winter, since I already know like how to grow food? It's that stuff. I mean, I ain't gonna say it's easy to do, but you got a better chance at surviving when it's warm outside. You got a better chance at growing food when the temperature is springtime and summertime rather than wintertime. So that's just kind of like, do I really want to do it here where I know that the winters are so harsh? And I don't know. And I guess, clearly that answer is pointing to no. And just like, I gotta step out on faith and like really realize what I'm getting myself into. It's just like a total lifestyle change. And if I'm not truly into this and ready for this, then I don't even know what I'm asking for real. You know what I'm saying? Do I really just want to? I do want it. I do want it, but it's like I don't want to ask for it. I totally don't want to ask for it. I just want to live it. And so I kind of know what I got to do. I kind of got to like put myself out there and talk to some people and like share my ideas and basically like, come together and have a group of people do it together. Like, it'll be even better. A community. And we all have things that we're good at and things that we help contribute to make our community work, you know? And actually, I would like it to be a community of women, to be honest, you know? Because women, we can do anything. And I know that we always the ones that don't got no child care, don't got nobody to look after our kids. And if we could come together and do that, then we'll be good. But as far as like having a man, I would never be opposed to having a man around. But I'm just saying, as far as like the like mindedness of us women could come together and like totally do it all on our own, we wouldn't even need a man. But of course, having a man would be better, you know, because men are strong, they can handle tools and stuff, they know all about machines. But then we're calling them professionals, and you know, we're not going to say, oh, only bring over a woman professional. Like, no, bring over the professionals. So, but that's all an ideology, because, you know, I'm thinking like you have a group of guys there, a group of girls there, they're all going to end up mating. And I don't know. I mean, people could do them. I don't care. That's up to them. But as far as like, you know, it's like we don't have nowhere where you can birth a baby unless, you know, we're going to be doing, you know, at home births and stuff. And I'm just saying what's feasible. I would never turn on anybody because they're pregnant. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like, this is not a time to be getting pregnant. We already know what's going on in the country. You know what I'm saying? So this is not the time to be laying up, getting pregnant, having babies and stuff like that. So this time to stand up and show that we don't need the we don't need the government to dictate our lives and to determine the well-being of our lives, such as like us having water, food, electricity. You know, we paying all these bills and stuff, mortgages, rent. Like, we really need to get back to the basics of us building our homes. I'm not saying live in a shack. I'm not saying live in a cabin. You know what I'm saying? Unless that's what really floats your boat, because that all boils down to if you have any resources or not. You know what I'm saying? Because living in a cabin in a shack ain't so bad when you don't got nowhere else to live. Then, you know, is we dependent on the government and dependent on society, because, you know, rent and mortgage, that's the whole system that's set up, you know, that's the government ran and backed. That's the reason why we have to pay rent. But that's because we're not getting back to the basics of building our own homes, figuring out where to get water, figuring out how to get electricity, figuring out how to keep ourselves warm, figuring out how to get food. I'll give you a clue. It's all free. It's all here on earth in abundance. And if people ever tell you that, you know, you should be paying for these things, they've been completely indoctrinated into the matrix. And so that's the reason why I live the lifestyle I live and I do the things I do. But the lifestyle that I want to live is the one that I explained above, where we're working for that. And when you have things set up, then it's like you can live comfortably, you know. Some days you might have to pick wood, or not pick wood, but cut wood or whatever to keep your house warm and to cook food and stuff like that and keep up with the maintenance. But maintenance or bills? Come on now. Maintenance or bills? Think and choose wisely.